Prime Minister now in the UK, like David Cameron, like myself before that, I mean, we are all in favour of a strong British relationship with China. And, you know, even if we go ahead with Brexit, I think the Chinese relationship will be very important to us. It's an economic relationship, but it should also be a political relationship. You know, I supported the government when it joined the Asian Investment Infrastructure Bank. I think One Belt, One Road is one of the most important things that's going to be happening in the world in the next 20 years. I think it's important we participate as far as we can in that. So, you know, the relationship between Britain and China should carry on being a strong one and indeed strengthen, whatever happens with Brexit. You know, there's two things that I think came out of it that were very important for me. The first is that I think the process of economic reform will continue. And that's important because China's still got many hundreds of millions of people that live in poverty. You know, you can't go to Beijing and Shanghai and think you're seeing the whole of China. So that's important. And then secondly, I think politically there's obviously a lot of stability there. It's amazing to me, even in these last few years, how the world outside China now sees China as, you know, one of the key players without whom nothing can be resolved, really. So this is, I think, important. And the other thing I always say to people in the West is, what I've learned about China is, you know, the speeches that Chinese leaders make is quite different from Western politics. You know, Western politics, leaders make speeches and there's sort of a lot of politics, you know, and what we say might happen, might not happen. But when the Chinese leadership says, this is our plan, they mean it and they intend to deliver it. So, you know, we should sit up and take notice of this 19th Party Congress, I think. I think it's a very obvious thing, but sometimes the most obvious things are the hardest to do. So the obvious thing is that the world is coming together. Travel, migration, technology. You know, here am I talking to CCTV, right? When I first started in politics, this would not be happening, okay? You wouldn't be standing here in Davos and I probably wouldn't be talking to you. So this is the world that's changing. And I think what President Xi is saying and other leaders is we've got so much in common that we mustn't allow problems or disunity or divisions, which will arise from time to time. We mustn't allow those to destroy the essential need to cooperate, to work together, to understand each other, and to have shared solutions to shared problems.